Yeah, crucial thing about this game is they boxed up in that last game and they didn't get 8th zone. This time 8th zone's pulled in their favor. They've actually taken advantage of that now. They've been able to box out all the way up on height, claim that position, which they weren't able to do in that last game. So this game's looking so much more promising for them in terms of that early positioning in this end game. And this could be their final chance to, or their chance to finally get that win, I should say. As Wox, Ping, and Malabuka still in the game. 6 eliminations so far as well, finding themselves in a nice position just on that sort of second height layer, just below Queasy, Swizzy, and Mustache, as the rest of the lobby continue to look up. And I think it was Eclipse there trying to build up as well, so Queasy might have another problem on his hands, as they do. It's Nathan, CZV, and Eclipse who try and take it off them, but it's an immovable object, that high ground. And as I say that, it all comes crumbling down. But luckily, this team had the experience. They saw that coming. I think they're going to be able to hold on to height here, Taco, but albeit with a little bit less materials than they would have liked at this stage.
Sweezy, he's just got a ball out of control at this point. He's already got 1 knock, so that's going to definitely give him enough firepower to keep going. But Seti and Hari, they were actually the ones taking note of that high ground. They were the ones actually trying to chop him out. Malabuka, Ping, and Wox from secondary height position. They've been holding things down slow and steady, but Swizzy, Queasy, Mustache, they're the ones who are in the driver's seat currently. They're trying to control the flow of this lobby. Malabuka now trying to see if he can tarp up towards the high ground, but Ping gonna cost a huge chunk of his shield in the process of moving upwards, trying to...
Hill that's going to be in their way. Nobody's looking on up. You can see Cammy, Seti, and Chari doing that exact thing right now, looking down. They're looking to this low ground section of the map. They're trying to take out Lucy, Loki, and QB. Loki does fall there in the beginning of this fight, and this is what this trio needed. They needed that refresh. They needed those materials to continue their low ground dominance. We have one of the iconic high ground trios in Queasy, Mustache, and Swizzy, and now one of the most famous low ground trios in Seti, Cammy, and Chari. Who's going to come?
And Swizzy, he wants more, but Ping, he's going to have to answer first to everybody that's pulling in behind him. Blaha mixing combat, knocking on the other side of these walls, but Blaha, he can't take it just yet. Avalo and Kovac's going to slow him down.
They took him over there inside of that front side of zones. That's a really nice position for that trio. Looking up to height, though, it's Glubshy and company that are trying to take it off. Queasy and Co as well, as now Ping and Malabuka, they're left down as a duo. Of course, Wox goes down, and they're fully out. It's over for them in this game, but a solid game overall. Queasy and Swizzy all the way up on height. Mustache finding eliminations on low ground as well. The material...
Mustache, you might as well feel the victory lap coming into play here. The heal off might have been enough if Cammy had a little bit more of the chunk to work with. Unfortunately, though, stuck in the back of zone, scrambling around, trying to see if you can find any sort of white heals. But we knew how...
Elimination, so...